Welcome back to the channel. First things first, this video is not a big ride but just an afternoon recce ride, getting ideas together for big rides later on in the year. Dog Falls near Cannock is just 16.5 miles away from Recce. There's a little car park where you can leave your vehicle ready to cycle in. Here you are, trail breaks out to a viewpoint. For this ride I wanted to cycle along the forest trails which form the Affric Kintail Way, along Loch Beena-Madoin and Glen Affric. This long distance trail runs for 44 miles from Recce to Morvick. This ride's not technical, but my god, it's stunning. You might be wondering why I've been doing so many rides up in the Scottish Highlands. Well, the truth is that we've bought property up here with a view to moving when I retire. Fingers crossed that being as soon as possible. Having had our lives and business derailed by the whole COVID situation has made us realise that there isn't such a thing as tomorrow and nothing's guaranteed in life. So if there's something you're itching to do, you need to do it whilst you can. And we did, and it turned out to be the best thing we've done in years.
From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We're meant to be.
I'd already heard of Glen Affric and knew of its reputation for being the most beautiful glen in Scotland. What I didn't know was that it was only the other side of Cannock, some 12 miles away from our house in Recce. Since finding out how close it is, I've been obsessed with exploring this beautiful corner of the Highlands. The building you can see across the loch is Glen Affric Lodge. It's owned by Pippa Middleton and her husband James Matthews. You can rent it out when they're not staying there. I read in an article from 2019 that it costs £17,000 a night. Mind you, that's for the whole building, and that sleeps 20 people.
You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
At the end of Glen Affric there's a few abandoned buildings. If anyone out there knows about them or can enlighten me, can you please let me know in the comments, because I'd love to know the history of them. After a good look around, I turned back as I was running out of time and I knew it was going to be dark soon. It's funny how the ride looks completely different when you change direction. Sorry about the abrupt finish for this video, but towards the end of the ride my hands were so cold I couldn't even change the battery in the GoPro, so I couldn't take any more video. In fact, it took me about 5 minutes to get into the van as I couldn't operate the damn buttons on the key fob. Anyway, mission accomplished. I'm certainly coming back to do a more complete ride around here, but definitely in spring, not in winter. When I've looked on the map, the terrain between the end of the loch and Morvick looks pretty remote, and I don't fancy doing it when you can get caught out with bad weather or if you have a mechanical problem, because out here you're a long way from anywhere.
It's so beautiful, you and me.
One last thing, if you like the look of this area and you fancy coming yourself to have a look around, we've actually got a holiday rental on the go. So I'm going to leave a link for the website in the description below. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. See you next time.
Sometimes you need to go, take a step back.